Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Sly Cooper Thieves in Time for the Sony PlayStation 3. In the last video, what did we do? I remember now. We had to rescue two of Salem's associates. And now we have to save the third one. And other things. First off, wait a minute, I'm playing as Salim, aren't I? No, I'm playing as Murray. I'm thinking something else. I need to buy some things for Murray here. For instance, we're going to buy the Cuffs of Confusion. Any punch sends an enemy into temporary confusion. Access to Gadget Grid with L2, select this upgrade. And you equip this, you punch an enemy, they get confused, kind of like the confusion darts and bombs that Bentley has. And there is also the meter recharger, which automatically recharges the gadget meter in the blink of an eye. It lets the gadget meter recharge faster, just like with Sly and Bentley. Not much to explain there. And now that we're playing as Murray, it's time to do copycats. There's a Sly mask in this one. I want to make sure that I get it. So, I hope that I can get some things done rather quickly in this video, because the practice run that I did took almost an hour. I'm not exactly happy about that. Hopefully things go a little better. And if the game would... There we go. Yes, we know we have new things. Let's go ahead and use this. And apparently, as long as you have gadget meter energy, you'll get these bouncing sounds every time you throw a punch, which is kind of weird. Now to find out who I can test it on. Well, it's not going to be you. Though I can take your money anyway. I don't even know why I'm doing this anymore. At this rate, I have more or less all the money that I need. Almost all the money I need. I may still want to get more, because we're getting awfully close to getting the Payday achievement, where you have to get all of the abilities on ThiefNet in order to get it. And another guy with a shiny pocket. Might as well go ahead and get something from this guy too. Another pearl earring, I'll take it. You won't have one, I'll bet. Oh, for Pete's sake. Now I'm going to have to shake this guy down as well. Hey, we got a ruby ring out of it. Neat! Now, if I could test out... Okay, good. And now he's going to go everywhere. And he won't really be able to bother me. And if any other enemies were nearby, he would have taken them out. Alright. I think it's better if I stuck with the licks of lightning, because I can shock any enemy that gets in my way in just one punch. And I can take them down in 3 if they get in my way. And this guy had a shiny pocket too. Who would have guessed? Might as well take what he has, which is another pearl earring. Really need to get the trophy, get the achievement for everything that I can get. I think I'll be able to get it here. Who knows? But let's go ahead and do this job already.
Okay, Murray, the thief known as the Tiger is being held inside that taxi shop. My data shows the interior is small, but well reinforced. Also, there don't appear to be any guards inside at the moment. I think this one is pretty straightforward. You and Sly go in through the front door. After that, your muscles should be enough to handle the situation.
No problem, Bentley. My mighty biceps are itching to go to work.
And we're going to have to enter a whole new area just to do this one mission. If this loading screen we're now getting is any indication.
Wow, he's right there. This is gonna be easier than taking pizza from a baby.
I think you mean candy, buddy?
Oh yeah, I love candy.
I think we need to be careful here, Murray. Something feels off.
Uh-oh.
Murray! Look out!
That was awesome! Right, Sly? Sly? Where are you, buddy?
I'm over here, Murray.
Hey, Sly, where are we?
I'm not sure, pal. But it looks like we found the secret entrance to something.
Sly! Murray, come in! Are you there?
Bentley? I think you're breaking up.
Sly, I don't think I can get over this wall.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. And we seem to have lost the Banaki-Com link with Bentley. Don't worry. Let's just keep moving forward. There's bound to be a way out around here somewhere.
Hey, Sly! I see some kind of weird switch up here. I'm gonna give it a try.
Go for it, pal. I'm kind of stuck right now anyway.
And from here, we're going to have to switch between Sly and Murray at certain points, just so we can both get out of here. And this wheel, much like the levers that we were pulling with Salim in the last video, same down and up movement with the left analog stick. You bring it down, you bring the stick back up, then you bring it back down, and then you bring it back up, and you keep doing this until you have something opened, much like this.
The Murray strength knows no bounds.
Now to get around and, well, so much for this.
Sly! There's some kind of whirly blade gizmo in my way. If I get any closer, it's gonna turn me into Hippo Burger.
Okay, Murray. Let me see if I can do something from my end.
And now, we get to play as Sly. First off, watch out for the... what is it? The Venus flytraps here, because they will bite you if allowed to do so. Also, I really need to check my extras because I have yet to do that. No, not cinematics. We have the Ultimate Murray and Ultimate Carmelita things. And we have another thing for 50, which we're going to get shortly. I mean, we only have one left for that. And I'll have to show that off eventually. For now, though, I'm going to go ahead and smack things around here. Just to get some gold. And also to get rid of this guy, too. Because I know he's going to get in the way. And now, we need to make our way up. And this is how we do it. And we also need to get into costume too, because this is a door that will close the moment we get off the switch. And we need to stop time, or rather slow it down, in order to get in here. And as soon as we get in here, we're going to have to stop time again because of these things. You can jump from one thing to another while time is at normal speed, but just barely. Also, this takes some getting used to because of how everything is, because of the really watery looking effects that you have on the graphics when time is slowed down. And it can kind of mess you up a little bit. And we have another thief door. And in order to open that, once again, we got to get on the switch. And we have to slow down time in order to get through. And now we have even more of this. If you see any barrels with blinking lights, that is dynamite. You do not want to hit those. Otherwise that happens. Also, you want to be on one of the higher ones of these things. You want to be on one of the higher spires. Otherwise, the explosion just might hit you. Just might. Just barely. And we have another thief door, but this time is one of those crystal breakaway ropes that we have to get on. And I need to remember to press the button, not hold it. Let's slow it down, speed it back up, and then slow it down again to get in here. Now let's go ahead and... Why so many crabs? Let's go ahead and smash these chains with our sword.
I hope that helps Murray out.
And now we move back to Murray. And this time...
Great! Time to inflict my fists on that trap!
these things stop. And you can break through these and continue on. Might as well. There are sharks here. Just watch your step.
Forget it, sharks! The Murray's not on the menu!
And you won't have to worry about falling into the water here. And you have a shiny pocket, so I want what you have right now. And it is a ruby ring. Excellent. And I really wanted to get what was in his pocket, but that's not going to happen. So, let's just go ahead and lightning punch everybody here. And we can't seem to go that way, so we'll have to pull another... Uh-oh.
I should take those cannons out first.
Well,
Time to drop some cannonballs on this problem.
well, it's time to take out some cannons. The left stick aims, and R1 shoots. You want to make sure you take out the projectiles that are fired out of the cannons. That way they don't hit you, and the cannon does not take damage. You do want to watch the gauge at the bottom, because it does run out as you shoot. And if it runs out completely, the cannon will briefly overheat, and you'll have to wait for it to cool down before you can use it again. Thankfully, in case the cursor is near a cannon, it'll automatically lock on. You'll have to manually aim in order to hit the ammunition and the cannonballs that those cannons shoot at you in order to take them out, though. And now that the cannons are gone, we can raise this sunken ship. And we'll need to do that in order to get Sly moving.
Way to go, big guy. I'll meet you on the other side.
And that will happen once we get to the other side of whatever this is. And you guessed it, there's going to be more of these.
Oh, nuts! Another one of those annoying, spinny things. I'll have to wait for Sly.
And here is where we can get another Sly mask. All we have to do is just slow time down just a little bit. And we can speed it up to get here a little bit faster if we need to. But by getting here, we get our 50th Sly mask. And we get our 50 Sly mask extra, which is, interestingly enough, if I can remember to select unlockables, Ratchet's Wrench. A large wrench of unknown origin. Some even say it is not of this earth. While useful for ratcheting bolts, it's even better for smacking up enemies. Clank. Way to make this even more on the nose than it already was, game. But by turning it on, and getting out of this menu, and getting out of this costume, we get Ratchet's Wrench instead of the cane. Kind of an odd thing for Sly to be carrying, but for some reason the game somehow makes it work. Also, we need to get on this rope. Kind of hard to tell that you can get on it, especially with the weird watery effects that the slowing down of time has. But you can actually get on there. And after sliding down here, ooh boy, you can't wake up the guards. This is going to be nasty.
Sly, come in! Over!
Bentley, nice of you to join us.
Sly, are you and Murray all right? Something knocked out communications. Did you take a fall?
Sort of. It's a long story. But are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Wow. It's amazing, isn't it?
It sure is. I can't wait to...
Too bad you can't touch it.
Wait, what?
Sorry, Sly, if you touch anything, you're going to alert the guards. Just stepping on those coins could do it. You need to leave this treasure alone. And don't forget to use Salim's outfit to navigate the trickier jumps.
And that is perhaps verbally the most emotion I've kind of heard out of Sly's voice ever in the entire series. Anyway, we need to get past the guards. We can't get on the treasure. We can't walk up to them or hit them or steal from them or anything because that will alert them. So we have to be careful.
Sly, that priceless treasure is Sinbad's legendary goblet. History tells us it was recovered by your ancestor, Henrietta One-Eye Cooper, the famous female pirate, but not until the year 1616. Taking it now could cause any number of anomalies to the time continuum and the Cooper timeline. You might even prevent yourself from becoming a thief.
Point taken.
Or being born. One of the two. Also, you can spire jump on these piles of coins. You're pretty much going to have to. And for this part, do yourself a favor. Go ahead and slow time down. And run. I wasn't fast enough. Let's try this again. I need to remember that the run button exists. Oh, good grief. Also, I'm surprised they can't just be like, oh, I see them, but I can see them without the lantern. He moves the lantern in that direction. And I can't run past him. Why am I making something so simple so difficult? Maybe I shouldn't run.
My sword should cut these chains, no problem.
There we go. Apparently, slowing down time is no replacement for stealth.
Good to go.
Great! Time to inflict my fists on that track!
And now we get to break these again. Might as well go ahead and just smash everything. Alright. You have a shiny pocket. Whatever you have is now going to me, which is another pearl earring. Fun. And he's going to see me. And he saw me. Well, everybody's getting the lightning punch now. Alright. Well, couldn't get another shiny pocket treasure, but I can get plenty of coins from elsewhere. And there was apparently a scorpion over there. Who knew? Alright. Might as well smash another Beware of Shark sign for the coins just because. And once again,
Sorry, Sharks! The Murray's nobody's free lunch!
we need to watch where we jump to. And there will be more enemies. But this one will have a golden pocket. And another pearl earring. I'm getting a lot of pearl earrings around here. And I'm getting a lot of enemies with shining pockets, too. This rate, I'll definitely have more than enough to buy everything for the payday trophy. And we have another cannon and another wheel to turn, and you know what that
I should
means.
take those cannons out first! This cannon is awesome!
And this time we have 4 of these. And it's a good thing that I've concentrated on one of the cannons super early. Because it allowed me to take it out way ahead of when I needed to. And if these things would stop shooting, that would be great.
That was too easy! I need to return fire!
Kind of a weird way to take all that out, but I did. And come on.
These guys know the Murray plus a cannon equals destruction?
Huh. Well, I managed to get more shots on those things than I thought I did. Now it's... I need to remember to press this once. I don't know why I'm pressing multiple times. Let's get this sunken ship back up. And judging by how it's positioned, we're going to have to play a slide to get through it. Oh.
Murray, you never cease to amaze me.
All right!
Sly, you should have a direct path at this point. We need to move fast after all this commotion. You get to the Tiger, and I'll find Murray a route out of these caverns.
And we need to keep this...
Sly, that ship looks very unstable.
You don't say. Well, we need to keep this costume on. And why the game decides it's a good idea to de-costume me whenever I jump out into the water is anybody's guess.
That ship is starting to sink. Fly, that ship is definitely sinking. Get moving.
And we're definitely gonna... Really?
I think you better step on it, Fly. That ship is starting to sink. Fly, that ship is definitely sinking. Get moving.
And we need to use the slow down time ability of this costume if we want to get anywhere over here. You can do this without the costume, but it's really difficult to do.
Man, this guy looks like Murray that time he won that burrito eating contest. That's a bad memory.
I couldn't ride in the van for months. Although this is reminding me more of the time when Murray was brainwashed by the Contessa. However, this machine is using some kind of music to adjust his brainwaves and control his behavior. It's fascinating. In a completely obscene bad guy kind of way, of course.
Well, I wouldn't mind having one of these to control Murray's appetite.
According to my readings, it's too risky to just disconnect him. He might never come out of the trance. I need you to examine the device so I can hack it and shut it off.
And that's what we're going to do.
Good job, Sly. Time for me to open up a can of whoop-asky.
And after another Contessa reference and another witty joke, and these things coming in threes again, we get to do the Geometry Wars thing with the tanks and the cannons and what have you for the last associate. We need to stay away from these vortexes and this laser. Only way we're going to be able to get past this. Why are these things touching the laser here? Are you kidding me? Get out of my way. Yeah, you cannot let enemies touch these or else the loop gets broken there and you can't get past this part. Speaking of getting past the part, we will have to use the wall here to take out that tank. And after an electrical barrier, we have one of these things. And amazingly, it was a lot easier for me to take out because I focused solely on the center. And I need to take that out too. Perfect. Now I just need to get past this tank and these enemies, and hopefully we can get the key that's here.
All right, I can use this data key to disable that firewall.
Now we just need to place it in the proper area and we can get out of here. Yeah, let's just focus on getting to the exit. That way we don't get destroyed and we don't have to do all this stuff over. And now that we've gotten that out of the way, we can finally free the third associate, and we can do whatever else we need to make sure that Miss Decibel has a bad day.
My head is spinning like a dust devil. Who are you?
Relax, pal. I'm a friend of Salim's.
Ah, Salim. Did he give you anything for me? Like all the money he owes me for betting on the camel races?
Sorry. You'll have to take that up with him.
I most certainly will.
How anybody can stand Salim long enough to do a thieving thing, I will never understand. Even Sly doesn't seem to be particularly fond of Salim. Anyway, we have another mission to play, Heavy Metal Meltdown. And we have some new things on SafeNet. We have the Mega Stomp. Press circle near an enemy to stomp and grab them. I'm guessing you don't have to be behind them to stomp anymore. What else is there? There's the Silent Sprint. There's the Air Smash. While in the air, press circle. Not circle, but triangle. It took us that long to unlock that. Wonderful. Yeah, and there was some new stuff at the beginning of the video before we did copycats, and I just never even looked at them. There's homing dart for Bentley. While in Binocucom, press R1 to fire a heat-seeking dart. There's a meter recharger for Bentley, which I accidentally spoiled, but it was pretty obvious that if Sly and Murray were to have one, he would have had one too. There's Adrenaline Burst Plus, which I keep forgetting to do. And there's Moving Pickpocket, which allows Bentley to continue moving during any pickpocketing attempt, just like with Sly. And okay, Carmelita doesn't have anything new. I thought maybe she would. She has never had any missions. Like, the only time you're required to play as her are those few times in episode 2, and that's it. Come on, game. Anyway, let's play Heavy Metal Meltdown. There is a Sly Mask for this one, and I want to make sure that I do not forget it. Now all I have to do is just wait for this loading screen to stop doing loading screen things, and we should have some fun here. Anytime now, game. Anytime now. Alright. And how could I not hit that crab? How am I not hitting the crab? There we go. Why did that take so much effort just to take out one crab? Okay. We need to get over there. And I'm going to smash just about everything I can smash on the way there. I mean, I might as well. And let's go ahead and put you in the magic lamp. Alright, we need to keep going this way. And we should be able to find that tower where we need to go for the next mission. And she still had coins. Well, she didn't have a shiny pocket, so it's not gonna really matter much in the grand scheme of things. Let's get up here and start the next thing.
All right, Salim. I've disabled the security system in the village, but Miss Decibel has retreated to her private office can plant a bug and find out what's going on. However, my schematics show the building is heavily secured, and it appears only someone with your climbing ability can gain access.
I do not understand. How will putting an insect in there tell us anything? At most, it will just annoy her.
No, not that kind of bug. This is a small device that can transmit sound, so we can listen to her conversations.
Oh. Does it also bite?
Look, don't worry about the bug. Right now, I need you to find a way into that study so you can let me in. I'll take over from there.
All right, Bentley. I will find a way inside while you play with your bug.
Ah, yes. That one window that we saw when we were getting all the clue bottles in Overworld slime masks. We need to shoot our way up here and get to the marker and interact with it so that way we can open the window. And this is where the fun begins.
Okay, Salim, I need you to plant that bug in Miss Decibel's office, but first we need to get her out of there. I've reprogrammed those transmitters she was using on your friends with some new music. Once you place them around the room and I activate them, she's gonna come running.
How do you know this?
Because she happens to be a music snob, and I'm about to give her a dose of something she can't stand. Good old rock and roll.
I do not care for rocks and rolling either.
No, it's... Never mind. Just get those transmitters in place.
And now it's time to play some transmitters with Celine.
Now transmitters. Why do I have to carry all these things? Do I look like a camel?
Don't worry, Salim. You're going to offload all of them. Anyway, here's one of the places we need to go to place a transmitter. And we need to get over here.
These chains would not hold a meerkat.
Good job, Salim. One down, two to go.
And while we're here, we need to get on top of these, I guess you could call these chandeliers. And we need to climb on this purple rope, which is the only one in this entire indoor location. And that gives us slime mask number 51. Starting to count these down now because we have less than 10 to go at this point. We don't have much more of these things left. And now that that's taken care of, we need to find another spot to put a transmitter. And I'm beginning to think that this is it, but might as well go ahead and smash a few things around here. You can clearly hear the British national anthem,
Why not sleeping?
or the English national anthem. And here's where we need to place the other one, or an other one.
All right, just one more transmitter.
Yes, yes, there is always one more thing with you, is there not?
And I just need to keep pressing L3 just to figure out where it is. Oh, you can break these. Or a good amount of these. I never really would have guessed. Let's go ahead and break some more of these things just because we can. Because I didn't think you could break some of these. Alright. And the third one is up here. And it looks like we're going to have to...
This place needs a new librarian.
It looks like we're going to have to go up here.
This chains break so easily. Maybe I need to go on a diet. Unthinkable.
And we're now in place, so let's
I'll take it from here.
go ahead and plant the last one.
Please, just tell me there are no snakes involved.
Once I activate those transmitters with my darts, Miss Decibel will be dancing to a different tune.
And this is where Bentley comes in. First of all, we're going to blow this up.
Okay, the old dart gun is ready for action.
And fire away with the dart gun. But first, I also want to make sure that I blow this up too. Just plant the bomb, back away, and we should be able to do this. Now, we need to fire the darts in order to activate the transmitters. And now that we've met Penelope and found out she's one of the bad guys, if you look into Bentley's Binocucom from this point forward, you'll find out that the photo's been vandalized. I thought maybe it would disappear, but nope, they just do this.
Bingo! Right on target.
Alright. Now it is time to run up the stairs here. We're going to blow this up. Oh, good grief. Okay.
Get back, you pest!
I did not think I was close enough to that, but thankfully I was. And now we got to destroy the little scorpion nest, so that way we don't have to deal with any of these things as we move around in here. And we need to plant another bomb and get away. And again. Perfect.
Transmitter's in that corner, but it's blocked. I need to find a spot where I can see it.
And we need to find a way in here. Or rather, to the transmitter. And it's not going to be that way. And I don't know. No, it's not going to be that way. Yeah, it's definitely not going to be that way. Let's make sure we smash that too. Figure out where we need to go from here. If I can land on the platform correctly. Also, I find it funny that there are some spots where you can find little Bentley medallions that pretty much dictate where Bentley needs to stand to do things at times. Can I even reach this? Apparently not. I can't reach it that way. I forgot how I did this. Let's look at it from this angle. Yeah, we can't get to it from here either. I forgot how I did this. I clearly forgot how I did this. But I know there's a way. I just need to figure out what it is. And it doesn't look like I'm able to get up there for some reason. What if I have to get up to the... Or maybe I'm not supposed to go up here this way at all. I have to do something. What is it? I should be able to do this. It doesn't seem like there's any way to get up there in any way. So maybe I will have to do it like this.
Yes.
I had to zoom in with the binocucom. I thought maybe you had to get up there manually and then hit it, but from like a closer distance. But nope, you have to zoom in with the binocucom. Only other idea that I had, and I didn't know how much of a long shot it would be, though. And now, for the third and final transmitter, which is going to be the most difficult, because of this. You throw the bomb at that thing, get away, you blow it up.
Now what was that? I'm so jumpy lately. I need a cup of tea.
We went for Penelope to this.
I better be careful. Decibel is right there.
Yeah, and you really want to get away before you detonate the bombs. This is where remote detonation is going to be very useful.
I can hear something scurrying around. I certainly hope it wasn't a mouse.
Also, where is the music coming from, and why does it turn off when we blow something up near Miss Decibel? I don't get it.
Cyril? Cyril? Is that you? I do wish Cyril would hurry back.
That's something I didn't get from my practice run. But anyway, we need to blow all these things up so we can get over to here.
Oh, it's steady, Bentley.
And from here, we need to blow this up. Why am I using that? I need to use this. And we need to get to that last.
I need to get to that corner shelf to have a clear shot at that transmitter.
We need to get over to this platform. And then we can shoot the dart at the transmitter. Assuming I can find it. There it is.
Nailed it. Time to turn up the volume. All right. Now I just have to activate those transmitters and get this party started.
My goodness. That's awful.
So after climbing down up that green rope, jumping across some chandeliers, and then making our way back down, we need to interact with this marker so we can plant the final bug.
You'll never guess there's a bug in that statue of her boyfriend.
Okay, Salim, the bug is active. Now make tracks and fast.
Cyril is her boyfriend. Again, why and how did we go from Penelope to this? Penelope is the only villain from this game that I even like. The others either feel like carbon copies of other past Sly antagonists, or they are more or less carbon copies of past Sly antagonists. As I mentioned before, your mileage may vary with some of these, but using mind control like the Contessa did, you have the Grizz being somewhat like Dimitri. It really feels like they ran out of ideas with any villain not named Cyril the Paradox. And that's before we met Cyril the Paradox. Also, we have new things on ThiefNet, and I'm surprised. There is the super jump for Carmelita. You had to unlock that? Seriously? Oh, this game. And the El Drapo a lo Macho, which is an even stronger aerial attack for Murray. And what you see in ThiefNet now is what you're going to get, because these two abilities are going to be the very last ones that you get in the entire game. From this point on, you buy everything, you're going to get the Payday Trophy. You're going to get the Payday Achievement. And we have a job for Sly called All Rolled Up. This is the episode 5 finale. And now it's time to save the game. And just like my practice run, this also went an hour. Fun. Or about an hour. Join me next time where we come face to face with Miss Decibel. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, and thanks for watching!